What's up, risk managers? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to today's NA meeting, where we will discuss the economic data for the week, the day's technical analysis, the trading opportunities we took on today's stream, and build a game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data. Be mindful that all times are in Central Time. We have some China news during the Asian session. We have the Fed Monetary Policy Report, which is a report that is submitted to the Senate and House Committee on Financial Services about banking, housing, urban affairs, and testimony from the Federal Reserve Board. We have Baker Hughes' U.S. oil rig count, and we have CFTC data coming out at 2:30 Central. Now, it's highly recommended that you understand CFTC data because big institutions have to report their positions to the CFTC. We also had Fed Speaker Barkin speak again today. Let's look at some of the key takeaways from his speech. Fed Barkin said upcoming inflation data is likely to be favorable. Now that we're caught up, let's jump into the charts. This is the block of price action that we traded on today's stream. And bulls protected the bottom of this trading range. As soon as the session started, the bears tried to take it down. The bulls, finding support, took it up to the bottom of this trading range, a retest of the top of this trading range, and rode price all the way up to new all-time highs of 896.50. Consolidated in a tight range and broke out. And this was the price action until the end of the session. Now, today was definitely one of those days for me. Just like yesterday, initially, I had an entry here along with my trading partner, but I was not confident in this because of this bearish momentum. I did exit out of this position for a break-even trade, just to watch it on higher and testing the bottom of this trading range. I did get a chance to enter at the top of this trading range. I will admit, I was not confident in this at the time because price action was slow and the momentum was bearish, but it was obvious that the bulls still had control of the market. And I trusted in my gut. I trusted in my trading partner and the risk managers in the chat. And I rode price all the way up at this exit at 896 because I just knew that the Nasdaq was going to front run that 900 target that I believe everybody was shooting for today. And I'm glad I did because I exited out of majority of my position here at 896, but I did have a runner going for a target of 910. Price consolidated in a range until we got this breakout, where again, the bulls found support at the top of this trading range, pushing price higher and consolidating into the end of the session. Now, here's my prediction. Here's what I'm looking for. If you haven't noticed, we've 1, 2, and technically tripled bottom. At the start of the session, I won't be surprised if price opens up here or even gaps up. My bullish thesis is that the bears, if they're unable to defend and complete this rotation lower, my initial bias, at least for right now, is that the bulls are not done. I believe they're going to break out a test of this level, the test of this top of this trading range, and I'm projecting that we at least test 930. At least test 930. And the reason why I'm saying 930 is because if price is not going to go down, 930 is the next measured move up. So that's why I'm looking for bulls to try to take this and the bears to come in and everybody becomes sellers at that level. But speaking of that, you can see right here, look at this price action. Bears tried to take this down initially, and look how everybody became buyers. When you see two candles like this, you know that this right here is a stop run candle. Everybody became buyers at this level. I even became a buyer at this level. And I rolled price up with a target at the top of this candle. Now, I do have a horror story to tell you guys. My target was 1 point above this candle high. This candle, I believe, reached 892.50. My target to exit this position was at 893 whole. And if price reached this target, I would have hit maximum daily profit in my top step combine that I started yesterday. But unfortunately for my position, I walked away from the charts I expected that price was going to chop the entire session before I got my target, but I was wrong. Price got to my target while I was away from the charts, and by the time I got back, price was right here. Now, I could have got out of my position. I could have, but after seeing that the Nasdaq missed my target literally by 2 ticks, I went on tilt. I scaled in, and by the time, to add insult to injury, I literally hit DLL at this candle, literally, and watched it go back higher. If I did not hit DLL right here, I would have hit my maximum daily profit for my top step combine. I was angry. I was tilt on tilt because I had a feeling that price was going to bounce around 832, but I didn't want to scale into any more contracts because I've already scaled into this position, and I was heavy in these positions, and unfortunately for my combine, I got stopped out and I had to watch price shoot higher. Now, tomorrow I'm going to come back strong. My game plan, like I stated earlier, I'm looking for the bulls to continue, push past these new all-time highs, and reach a level of 930. But what if we do not get that? What if the bulls fail? What if the bears come in with a vengeance? What is the game plan for that? Let's go over that. So looking at the price action, if the bears want to take control, they have a lot of work to do. We have no news tomorrow. We have no catalyst. So the bears have to do this the old-fashioned way. Stop runs. And looking at the charts, I feel like 785 is probably the lowest that the bears can take this. I feel that the bears would obviously have to get through this support. They would have to get through this support. And by the time the bears, if they can break through this, they have to break through this low. And if price does get past 785, I highly doubt that the bears will get past 760. 760 is that level of support. I was actually looking for this level to be a buyer early in the session, but we didn't get that. Bears tried to take it down in pre-market. Bears tried to take it down, and you can see that the bulls instantly bought it back up. Price is still in an uptrend. Even though we got this break, price is still uptrending. So even though price is high right now, but we're not going to count the bears out. Even though they have a lot of work to do, if there's no buyers, and then price will come crashing down. And if it does, I'll be waiting here at 760 to 750. I'll be waiting right here to become a buyer, possibly push this market right back up to test the bottom of this trading range. But remember, this is just a game plan for tomorrow. I want to see price action in pre-market, and that will determine my bias for tomorrow's stream. We don't trade what we think, We trade what we see because the price action writes the story, the charts tells the story, and if you listen and trust in the setup, then you'll have a story. And here's my story. And here it is. This is the result of me trading on tilt. It does say that I lost 3K today, but it's really 6 to 7K. I was up $3,500 to $3,600 today in my Top Step combine. I was so close. And it was the reason why I started to trade on tilt, because price missed my target by 2 ticks. I would have passed the $4,500 target. And once I came back to my charts and saw that price had dropped, at that point, it was over. I went tilt. I scaled in heavily into a position that was obviously going to the downside. I was hoping that price would at least retrace so I can at least pass the $4,500 target, but I didn't get that. I guess the markets wanted to punish me today because the market reversed as soon as I hit daily loss limit. And with that said, I do want to point out that even though today is red, trading with my trading partner does play a pivotal role in my success, and it shows me the importance of trading in the community. I traded this off stream by myself. I went tilt, and as a result, I scaled into a losing position, even though I know better than that. This is why trading in a community is important. And that's what we're offering to you. You don't have to trade alone. You can join us in our live stream. And now we have a Discord that you can join us after the live stream ends. We also analyze price and discuss our entries. But most importantly is that you can feel more confident taking your own trades because you're not trading alone. And with that said, that's all I have. If you're enjoying these breakdowns and want insight on trading the Nasdaq intraday, subscribe to the channel, join our live stream where me and my trading partner provides intraday analysis in real time. Our current goal is building a community. And if you're tired of missing the best trades on the Nasdaq intraday, then join the live stream, join the community, join the risk managers in the chat. You can now join our Discord, and we appreciate your support as we grow. As we wrap up, remember the risk manager's creed. Trading involves risk and demands careful analysis and capital preservation. And we can do that by practicing sound risk management. Every trade tells a story. Make sure you write that story in your trading journal because our psychology is all over these charts. And as always, my name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. Stay green out there. Peace.